Hey, my friends, it's Big Stu here. Just wanted to wish you a very, very happy new year. It's been a year since I've seen you. Well, it actually has only been about a week and a day. I do want to apologize that my video is about adjusting this. I apologize. My video was just about a day old, and just things going on, holidays, and everything. So I apologize about that. So, but I wish everybody a happy new year, and I hope you all had a great Christmas, and we had a great time with family too. Today's box is, the turn around here, is the X-Men Marvel Collector Core. Speaking of Marvel Collector Core, I found out that I am getting a box in the mail. It's en route now. I'm going to be delayed because of the snowstorms up north. But I'm getting the Star Wars box. They shipped out a box that you weren't subscribing to, as kind of probably as a thank you and an advertisement. And they put out, Funko puts out 3 boxes every other month. And it's the Smuggler's Bounty, which is Star Wars. It's Legion of Collectors, which is their DC. And then there's Marvel Collector Core, which is the Marvel, obviously. So I collect the DC and the Marvel. So that just leaves the X-Men that the Star Wars I don't collect. So my free box is going to be a Star Wars one from one of the previous months, I guess, from the past year. So I've already heard from one person what they got, so I don't know if all of us is going to get the very same Star Wars box they ship out, or if it's just going to be one of the random months. There'll be different ones being given out as a gift. But if you had joined and been a consecutive subscriber, not skipped any at all or bounced around, and you stayed with them, then you were going to get one of the boxes that you had not subscribed to. So very excited about that. And also, before I forget, our last video, Nerd Boy Junior box, I got this Snake Eyes G.I. Joe shirt. So I'll stand back so you can see it a little bit. So anyway, so that's wearing that shirt in this video. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. I do apologize about the mess in the room. I am redoing everything a little bit. Kind of show you around a little bit. I am redoing it all. And it's a little bit of a mess, so it's going to take a few weeks before I get it all. Over here, I got a couple big Lego sets for Christmas. The bridge battle scene, and then the new Bat Cave from the Batman movie. And over here to my left is the Bat Cave I have already. So that is actually 2 old Bat Caves that I've combined, and to make a bigger one. Now I'm going to add this new one in the middle of it, and I'll put the other ones on each side of it. So I'm very excited about that. So I'll be doing a video later on about my Legos and stuff eventually, once I get things more under control. So I'm in the middle of kind of doing that, and that'll probably take me a while. But anyways, let's get back to our Marvel box. Where is my knife? Oh, here it is. Okay. Now, this X-Men box, they did hint and tease that you would get a Funko or Pop Ride thing, which is a character in a vehicle in this box. So there has been talk that maybe it would be the Blackbird, which would be really big. Or there'd be, the only other character, Wolverine on his motorcycle, but they've done a Wolverine on his motorcycle a long time ago, and I never got that version, and it sold out. So I think that's vaulted now, that version. So, but it'll be interesting to see, unless we get a Dorb, which is smaller figures. Could be a Dorb in a in their Black Jet. So it'll be interesting to see. Well, up top here, speaking of pops in a vehicle, is the Wonder Woman. It's hard to see, kind of. I'm going to bring it down. Oh, well, I can bring it down. Is the Wonder Woman that I got a long time ago, and it's big. So it's Wonder Woman in her jet. So that's a pretty big pop. So obviously that's bigger than the size of this box. So you couldn't really get the Blackbird ship in a pop, obviously. So, but let's see what we got Okay, just kind of showing you here. Open up the box. You got the art. There's always art there, which is kind of cool. And then our pen and pouch. I don't have a lot of room here, so let's see how I can do this. Okay, let's do this. Pen is Magneto, is the pen. See if you can kind of see that a little bit better. So that's pretty cool. Patch is Storm. So that's pretty cool. Okay, open up the box. See what we have here. I'm knocking everything over. I'm near, my Legos are at the edge of this, and I'm bumping in my Legos. Okay, we'll look at this paper next in a few minutes. Oh, okay, here's our t-shirt. It's gray. Okay, Xavier, like an Xavier school shirt, like a part of the Xavier Academy. That's pretty cool. It's gray and black, and it's nice, very comfortable. Again, I wish it was a pop character on the shirt. I know they can't do that. Maybe they feel like, that's too much. People get tired of it, but I like it having a pop character on there. It'd be cool, a scene of X-Men or something, all in pop form on the shirt. But this is still a nice shirt. Not going to complain too much, but it will bring my rating down a little bit. Okay, the comic is Champions #1, with that, which is they've been doing is a pop variant artist in that style. We'll do it. And of course, this is Cyclops. And Champions #1, I think they're on issue #3 maybe, and so forth. So I looked at issue #1, picked that up. I think I actually have issues 1 through 3 maybe, and so it's pretty cool. Enjoy the art. Not sure if I'm going to continue reading it or not. Okay, I got only 2 other items in the box. Oh, that's very cool. So hang on a minute. This first one, this is the rock. Can't get it out. Rock Candy figure. Kind of tied in here. And it's Mystique. And here's the back to give you a little better view of her. So pretty cool. The rock candy figures. We've got one in the DC box. I believe I got a Supergirl. It's a new line. I think it's kind of geared towards more female collectors or fanboys who like certain female figures. But it just kind of reminds me more that it's kind of geared for girl collectors. So, anyways, I mean, this is a cool figure. I'd love to have it in She-Hulk. She-Hulk's one of my favorite female superheroes. But this is also a very cool one. Or even get some Batman villains or something in this line. But so far, I guess they're just going to be doing females in this line. So I'll put that down. That's a nice figure. This is the main thing. So we got Wolverine on a motorcycle, which is different from the original one. And he has his claws popped out and kind of at an angle here. If I get it right, there's my thumb. He's got his claws. One claw popped, or one hand has claws popped out, which is very cool. Like he's riding into trouble. So this is very cool. I'll show you in the back. Kind of gives you a better view of it. And then there's a more regular X-Men that are coming out with this line. They're kind of bringing back the X-Men line a little bit. I think it kind of faded a while ago. I had it when I first started collecting pops. I did get the X-Men, and I just didn't find them very. I'll put this over here. I didn't find it very exciting. The costume choices, the colors that they used of the characters through the years have had different styles of their costumes, and I just thought those choices weren't that very good. And don't mind my pun, I just didn't feel like it popped, the pop popped that much at me. So I just wasn't that thrilled about it. But this definitely is very cool. I'll definitely keep this, even though I don't really have any of the X-Men anymore because I sold them and traded them off, the few that I gotten when they came out the first time. But I have noticed that with pictures that the new ones look better, and that are pretty neat. So, but I'm not sure if I'll collect the X-Men or not, but I will definitely keep this Wolverine. I will not get rid of that. So, just that's it. Not very long video today. Just to let you know what's upcoming. My next video will be the December's Geek Fuel. I got that like a day or two right before Christmas. And so that'll be our next one. And I know they had some superhero stuff in it. I don't remember. They don't do a solid theme, as I recall. But Geek Fuel, if you remember, I got that 2 months ago. This will actually be my third box, if I'm not mistaken. And I was really impressed with Geek Fuel as far as for the price, around $22 with shipping. I think it's like $17 plus $6 shipping, 17 in tax and plus $6 shipping. If you get a larger shirt, I'm wearing either 2 or 3X sometimes the shirts that I order, and because I am Big Stu, what can I say? And but they will charge you like $1 or a few bucks more for the larger shirts, but your standard is just $17, and I believe, not mistaken, Loot Crate's like $16 or something like that, and then they're $6 of shipping. So, just a little over $20. But Geek Fuel, their boxes was just stuffed full. I mean, it was a heavy box, and I felt like you got a lot of stuff for that. Now, let me talk about rating this box. Usually my Marvel Collector Cores, my Legion of Collectors DC, because it's Funko related, and I collect a lot of Funko type of things that I like a lot. So I usually rate these boxes between 8 and 10 anyways. And I probably would rate this at 8 just because I wish we had one more extra item could have squeezed in there. I like getting 7 items instead of just 6. And I mean, the t-shirt's cool, but I wish it was a pop character on the t-shirt. So I'll give this an 8. And some people would think of it at 9 maybe, but I would give this an 8 just because we didn't have the extra item. I know I sound greedy, and I wish the t-shirt was pop related. So that's my preference. Not everybody likes wearing the pop shirts all the time. So that's just me. But anyways, but overall, I think it was very happy. This was like a $30 box. Their boxes are, but they ship every other month. So to me, it's basically spending $15 a month for it. And to me, it's worth $30 just because of the pop you get, the shirt you get. To me, that covers it. I usually trade my comics in. I don't always keep the comics. I'll trade the comics in, and normally I would trade like the rock candy, but I'll probably keep that one. So I feel like I got a value for my $30. Is very happy with that. So let me get back to what I got sidetracked here. We have upcoming. I have in the mail. I haven't received yet. We will be doing Geek Fuel for next week. Then in the following weeks, I have the Star Wars box that is coming in. That's a special gift. So that'll be, great because it didn't cost me anything at all. And then we'll be getting the DC Legacy box. That's coming in. That's delayed. I think I'm supposed to be getting these sometime both end of next week, maybe. And then I have the Loot Crate regular box coming. And then I have the Loot Crate Good and Gears second box. That's in every other box, every other month box. And the first box had the Doctor Strange robe. So I'm excited to see what we got. Not 100% sure if this is something I'm going to continue. It's more high end. It's like a $40 box every 2 months. So we're just going to see how this is and how the theme, is for the following box, and see if I'm, going to stay with it or not. Not 100% sure. If I drop something, I definitely would probably drop that box. And then I also got, of course, the regular Loot Crate, as I mentioned, and then the next January's version, a Geek Fuel. So as of right now, I've been looking to try to get some other things. I might get another Junior Boys box. I'm really close on it. Not sure yet. There's supposed to be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt coming out in the next box, and I have some coupons. So I'm not sure yet. I haven't been so happy with Nerd Blocks, but I've been happy with the Nerd Block Junior boxes. just because I think it's good quality for the stuff, even though it's not everything I collect. I'm much older than, obviously it's geared for 8 to 12 year olds kind of with the activities and things. But I'm very happy with, I feel like you get a lot for your buck in that box. So I've been looking around a couple of the Lego subscription boxes, and I just hadn't found the themes that I really want to get yet to jump into. So maybe the following month I'll have some themes and I could try something else. But I'm just not wanting to try something if just per chance right now. I have too many other things I'd rather spend my money on than, a hit or miss. But one thing I'm excited about, Geek Fuel's January box is offering a Q Pop, and there's going to be a Harley Quinn for the regular subscribers, and then a new subscriber. You can get a choice of either Flash or Green Arrow. And in that, my son, I talked him into subscribing for the month so I can get the Green Arrow Q Pop, Q figure. So I'm really big getting into these Q figs now. And so I'm very excited to see that, because prior to that, Geek Fuel and Loot Crate, Loot Crate was the only ones putting out Q figs, and it looks like Geek Fuel might be putting some out too. So as long as we don't get the same ones and they cross over, then that'd be cool to be able to kind of get those unique items from them. So I'm very excited about that, and that'll be a video later on this month. So that's pretty much what we got going on in the future. And then as I get things set up, then we'll do things on my Legos as I get things set up and talk about it, give you a tour of the room and talk about the pops that I collect and the excitement I have on the new Q figures. I like to promote that and talk about that too. So in the meantime, oh, one last thing before I say goodbye. I promised my friends, I work at a school at Brush Arbor, and they wanted me to do a dab. I guess they get a big kick out of that. So before I forget, let me make sure I do my dab for my friends, and you know who you are. So there's my dab. It's not that great, but I promised them I would do that. So hope you guys have a great new year. I'll see you next Friday for our next new video. So Big Stu out. Thank you, my friends, and I'll catch you later. Bye.